Hey guys, wanted to show you my version of lemon cleansing, and I have a natural candle here, a beautiful crystal. And so for people that don't know, I just had a couple losses in my life, so the energy has been interesting. And so I've been doing a lot of work today. Today is Labor Day, and so it's kind of an opportunity here to bring in this lemon cleanse and show you guys how I just tune into the energy at the time and work through stuff that way. So first thing I do is I take a lemon and I cut it in 4 slices, okay? So it's kind of relating to north, south, east, west. I've already done this a couple times underneath my YouTube channel, but I feel like I can show you guys different ways in terms of how to do this. I'm just taking kosher salt, placing that down on a paper plate because this is going to go into my cupboard. And what I'm going to do here with this energy is I've already cleansed my space. And if you have any questions on cleansing, you could ask in the comments, anything to do with this ritual as well. But I'm going to set the intention by just kind of placing my hand over the lemons and just creating an intention of some sort, okay? So I'm going to actually say mine out loud just so you can get an understanding of the concept. So right away I'm feeling heat, so really tune into like any type of emotion, any type of sensation. So when I think about heat, it's interesting. I just did a video on menopause and hot flashes, and that really represents like life cycles and life changes. I was also just talking about loss and death, things like that, right? So if we think about the opposite of that, which would be like grounded, new birth, new energy, things like that, right? What would I be bringing in if I were looking to ground, create new birth? Well, I think about like travel for myself anyway. That's something I'm inviting into my space. I just came back from a trip, going on another trip, and then planning another one. So that feels like significant to me, okay? So that's my intention, is going to be related to, this lemon cleanse is going to be related to travel. And one thing I want to do is bring myself into the space of travel, okay? So when I travel, how do I want to feel? Or how do I feel? And for me, when I travel, so you just do this for your own intention, I feel like I eat healthy. I have fresh food. I have fresh vegetables. I find I have more fresh. There's a freshness to the energy, to the air, to the people, things like that. So I'm looking for, if I kind of come up with a theme with that, I feel like there's like rejuvenation, okay? And so aside from connecting to that energy of rejuvenation now, travel and rejuvenation, how can I also bring rejuvenation into my space now, right? Into my life. So that could be like rejuvenation for me. It could be like drinking more water, eating healthier, more fresh fruits and vegetables. Oddly enough, I just got out my blender and I didn't know why. And I just got out a bunch of teas, and like I have all my herbs and my tinctures out, and I'm just feeling like the universe is pulling me in that direction. And here I have like my sunflowers that I just picked that randomly grew in my yard, right? So the healing process of loss, the healing process of change is what I'm kind of getting. So it's like, okay, here are all the things I can bring in, but it's also about like healing and the journey of like grief and like the letting go aspect, right? So as I understand this intention, I'm also going to just come even closer now. I'm just going to remove anything that's kind of like holding me back from attaining these things. So if you have Reiki training, you can move the energy from this lemon as if it's taking away all of these issues and all of these problems. If you don't have Reiki training, you just can just tune into the energy, feel into the energy, and you can even talk to the lemons in terms of like, here's what's bothering me, here's what I'd like to release, here's what I'd like to let go of. And I'm going to say this silently just because sometimes it needs to be more of like a prayer. So what I'm kind of repeating here is letting go of blank, letting go of blank. And really, this is where we bring in the sage and we have that peaceful energy in our space already. And you might want to relight it if you need to. And then I am just affirming I am letting go. So whatever you chose to release, you can turn it into an I am statement. Like I am letting go of. But if you even found a theme on what you're letting go of, for me, I'm letting go of, like, it really feels like any type of heaviness that's around me, really. So as we've discovered that, we're just going to like seal the energy. So as we kind of like, again, replace our hands on, feel the energy, it feels a little different for me. I feel like I want to be higher up. It doesn't feel as hot, it feels more cooling. It feels like it's pretty much almost done. You might tune into that feeling. But if you feel that way, that's a good thing. It means these things are being removed and you might be done. It feels really good. So I'm just kind of like focusing on, again, love and light, just putting white energy into this. And that's really it. You can put in some gratitude. And now I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in my cupboard and just out of the way. And what you're going to find, oh sorry, and I'm also going to put salt. This is the key part here. And just again, identifying for me, it's like the letting go of the hidden issues, opening up to, I guess, new ideas, new perspectives, outlooks on life, whatever comes to you. So now that it's not fully covered, but it's covered enough, okay? If you put this in your cupboard for like a week or 4 days, what you'll see is if there's mold on this, that means you haven't cleared the energy that you need to yet. But if you do see that it's all hard, then that means that these issues are being resolved, like that you don't need to worry about it, okay? So it's kind of like being taken care of. And so again, this is just a message out to the universe. Some people will call this a lemon spell. We might do this around a new moon. We might do this for abundance. And again, today for me, it was more a form of release with everything that's been going on, okay? So reminding yourself that every day is new, and I'd love to hear what you're letting go of in this ritual. And bye for now. Thanks for watching.